Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV with an NBA preview for Tuesday night between the Mavericks and Pelicans. I'm going to let you know the best way to play this NBA game tonight on Tuesday and make some money when you do so. You know, it's a rematch from just a couple nights ago, and we have all this in-season tournament rematches happening. I love back-to-back scenarios like we get in the NBA playoffs. It's one of the reasons NBA playoffs have been a tremendous moneymaker for the past several decades for me and my clients. But we can take advantage of that in a lot of these regular season games now with the quick back-to-backs. Now, the first thing we look for normally is the quick revenge situation, and obviously that would favor the Pelicans after losing the game the other night by 12 points, but it would also favor the unders. We look for a reversal on that total. They put up 260 points, and no, there was no overtime. That was regulation time, easily going over the 235.5. And the odds makers have made the adjustment, bumping the total up to 240, but they have not made any adjustment on the side. Dallas was a 3.5-point favorite the other night, and they're a 3.5-point favorite once again here on Tuesday night. And it's really hard for me to play the zigzag here because the Pelicans are in a free fall. This is a team that's lost 5 straight up and against the spread. Each of their last 5 games in competitively priced games, they've gone 0-5 straight up in ATS. And it's not a surprise. It's also hard to come in with the under here because this is a team also that is awful defensively this year. In fact, if we look at the efficiency ratings on offense, the Dallas Mavericks, the most efficient offensive team field goal percentage-wise in the league. They're the second most overall offensively efficient rating team. And then we look at defense, you got to go way down the list to find New Orleans ranking 23rd out of 30 teams on defense. So once again, instead of looking at the side or total for this, I want to focus on some player props for you tonight on Tuesday. And the guys that went off on Tuesday, not a surprise, Luka Dončić and Kyrie Irving for the Mavericks. Irving had 35 points. His total tonight is only 25.5. Dončić had 30. His total tonight is 30.5. But keep in mind, both played limited minutes because the Mavericks had a 24-point lead in the third quarter and just put it on cruise control. In fact, no Maverick players played more than 29 minutes in the game. Irving and Dončić usually average about 33 to 35. So even with limited minutes, just 29 and 28 minutes each, they still put a combined 65 points. So I know it seems obvious, and normally we look to zigzag in these quick rematches, but I think both Irving and Dončić over the total makes sense. It's hard for me to imagine one, if not both of these guys don't get there. If one of them doesn't get there, the other guy's going to have to go off. They both are listed as point guards, so they're going to have the ball a tremendous amount of times, which also helps. And the two combined put up 38 field goal attempts and 19 three-point attempts, despite playing less minutes than normal. And once again, not a surprise. The New Orleans Pelicans give up 43-point attempts per game. Kyrie Irving hitting over 40% from the season. Luka Dončić, also an excellent three-point shooter. So these are two guys that should score once again. They had big games on Sunday, and I don't see that changing. I like both Dončić over 30.5, Kyrie Irving over 25.5. If I had to choose one of the two, I'd probably lean a little bit more towards Irving because the total is lower. And I think both of these guys are capable of equally big games. He had 35 last game, had 27 the game before that against the Clippers. But once again, I think it's a good hedge to play both of them, as if one of them has a slightly below average game, the other one's going to have to carry him. So once again, Irvin and Dončić both over their point totals. At worst, you probably go 1-1, but I think you have a very good chance of going 2-0 tonight on Tuesday. And that game, by the way, tips off tonight at 8:10 Eastern, Tuesday night NBA. Take a look at Kyrie Irving and Luka Dončić both over their point totals. Found the video useful, do me a quick favor, thumbs up, like, and comment below. I read all the comments. I reply back. Let me know your thoughts not only in this game, but all the other games. We have 10 games tonight on Tuesday. It's the biggest Tuesday night card of the season. Also gave out an additional free play on the NBA Tip-Off Show. Check that out here on Tuesday, Wager Talk TV. And don't forget my personal best bets for Tuesday night are available right now on my page, SteveMerrillWagerTalk.com. Also post free bonus plays. Had the Knicks Celtics under last night for Monday posted free for everybody on my page. So check out the page for daily free plays and best bets. And while you're there, you can get an instant $50 discount on any 30-day subscription with promo code ALL30, ALL30. All30 gets you an instant $50 discount on any 30-day package. It can be basketball only, football only, or the combo, all sports. Instant $50 discount on any 30-day this week with promo code ALL30 on my page, Steve Merrill. WagerTalk.com. Get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well, at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on Twitter and X. And don't forget also free plays on a daily basis on Instagram, Merrill_Steve on IG, along with Wager Talk. Thanks for watching. Be sure to stay tuned right here on Wager Talk TV for more great NBA game previews and college and pro football preview videos as well coming up next.